Hi, GIC members. This is Amazing Toyin. I have to record this video, even though I don't feel that great. I have a little whatever cold going on. Um, but we got this deal done, and since we got it done, I had to call the GIC member that sent us the deal. Come to find out that he has already moved out of town. The last time I updated his profile, I told him we're in escrow with this property, and but I didn't really get that much response from him, right? So when we were done with the deal, I called him. He didn't even return my call. I had to call him like 3 times. Hey, Shawn, you got a check coming. You got $5,000 check coming to you. And it wasn't until 3 days later, the wife called me because I now left it another message. So the reason I'm recording it is because I want to show you guys proof positive that this does work. Shawn, who happens to live, in Southern California, the city of Berlin, submitted this property not too long after he joined us, right? So the moment he submitted it, we looked at it, right? And we noticed that it has potential, right? The moment I noticed that, the property is owned by the county. Okay, I contacted the county. The county now told me, well, we don't really know what to do with the property. When thinking about it, well, we might sell it in 2 months or 3 months. So I said, okay, fine. If you're going to do that, I want you to keep my phone, my email, and let me know. You probably might hear some beeps, right? Well, it's our trash day today, okay? And so the trash can is trash can. The trash truck is out there. So I'm not going to redo this because I got to go somewhere right now and go look at another property that we're fixing. So I'm going to get this done, send it to my assistant, and so that she can send it out. Anyway, so I talked to the county. The county said, look, we don't know what to do. We're going to, we're thinking about selling it. So, we'll send you the paperwork when the time comes. I think 2 months later, the county sent me a paperwork. It was like 50 pages, right? When you deal with the government, the bureaucracy is this high. So it was a 50-page document telling me that they have to hold a board meeting, a committee meeting, and you have to come to the auction, you have to bid, you have to bring cashier's check, all kind of stuff. So I went there. So we waited. We waited on the day of the auction. We went. I think I sent an update to Shawn that we spoke to the county. We're going to wait for the auction. On the day of the auction, I happened to go with my son, right? The auction was very theatric, right? There were a few people there that was bidding against us, right? We managed to get the deal. We got the deal, we put it in escrow. The escrow was supposed to be 60 days. Now, this is October. Shawn submitted this deal in May, okay? And the reason I'm kind of focusing on the date is that sometimes these things take longer, okay? The only difference between you and us is that we are working underneath. We are working behind the scene, trying to make deals for you, okay? And your job is just to focus on submitting deals. Even if your deal you submitted seems like nothing is happening, just focus on submitting leads, okay? We will make the deal, right? And it's okay if you want to remind us, hey, I submitted this deal, what's going on, right? That's fine. But don't pester me. I don't need to be pestered every day with phone calls that what's going on with my deal, right? Once we update your deal, right, it means we're working on it. Even when it shows pending, right? Because this deal shows pending for almost 5 months, right? Before we put it in escrow, and then another 2 months before we actually closed it, right? If you look there right now, it says escrow, right? At some point, this was red, and it will show pending, okay? So, cut long story short, the process works, right? If it hasn't worked for you, it will work for you if you focus on doing it. And you don't have to do this full time, okay? It's a part-time endeavor. When you get good at it and you're making enough money in, or you decided, you know what, Toyin, I want to do this full time, right? I want you to take me under your wing. Well, I'll make you an apprentice, right? I'll put you the program that is a little bit different from, lead finders, okay? It's more intensive, right? At the same time, it's a higher investment value. If you have that kind of investment, just reach out to me and you'll get into the apprenticeship program, right? And you have an accelerated process, of making income, right? Because there's a lot of you out there that might fit into that program. For example, I have a student right now that is making $3,500 a month just on his money without even buying anything, right? He happened to have money in his 401k. We're helping him to deploy it, and he's just sitting back and enjoying $3,500 income, right? Maybe that's all you need. So if you have a 401k and you want to deploy it, you don't know what to do, we could help you redirect it to your individual retirement account where you have control over it, and you could put it in real estate and double your money every 3 to 5 years. For example, if you have $200,000 in there, right? In 5 years, you have 400,000. If you have 500,000, you can make it $1 million, right? So don't let your money sit in some retirement account, some 401k, right? Because a lot of people think they don't have money, right? But if you have a retirement account, you have money, and it's your job, your duty to make sure that money is growing faster, right? And you control it instead of letting somebody else control it and paying you peanuts, right? That's a little digression there that I didn't really plan on. Anyway, so I'm going out, right? Why am I going out? I'm going to go see another property that we're working on that was submitted by somebody who got $5,000 3 months ago. If you guys were watching on Facebook, you probably have seen it. So this is Shawn right here. This is the property, right? The county paid, I don't know, $300,000 for this property, and we managed to pick it up for like $166,000. We actually already have an offer on it right now. We're selling it, right? But we're not sure if we're going to take the offer or how much work we're going to do in terms of fixing it up. But either way, this check is going to Shawn right now. The check is $2,500. In another 30 days, he's going to get another $2,500, making a total of $5,000. Okay. Now, how often do you get a check in the mail for maybe 1 hour of work that you did 5 months ago and you forgot about it? Because Shawn forgot about this property, moved out of town. He never expected that he would have this check coming, right? And so since he called me back, I'm going to make sure this check is out today. On his way to Shawn, okay? So he can go to the bank, I don't know, maybe by Monday or so, cash the check and have fun with his family, all right? So this amazing towing, this is proof positive, like I told you guys. The system works, the process works if you work it, right? As Shawn. All right, see you guys. I see you at the top. Bye.